All right, good morning, Kipsters. This is Miss Richlick, and I'm back with our writing lesson for today. So, on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we read our story, Are Trees Alive? And we learned a lot about all of the different ways that we know that trees are alive. We also noticed some patterns about things that are the same and different with all of the trees that we saw in the book. So today we're going to do some writing about it, and I want to teach you a new skill that we've not really talked about before. So usually when we're writing, we talk like a turtle to sound out the words we don't know. But what happens if you're writing and you need to write a word that you already know? Wow, those are called sight words. Sometimes when you're writing, you might say, I already know how to write that word. I might have seen it in Reading Mastery. I might have seen it in the book that I read or somewhere else. I just know it. I don't need to talk like a turtle to sound it out. So I'm going to write about trees today. And as I'm writing, I want you to listen closely and watch for how I use sight words or words that I already know and don't need to sound out like a turtle. Let's get started. So I noticed that in our text, Are Trees Alive? Some trees had little red leaves. So I'm going to write, trees have little red leaves. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to write the word trees. Now, I'm noticing that word is in the title of our book. So I don't actually need to sound it out like a turtle. I can copy it straight from the text. If you need to go back to Miss Richlick's Read Aloud video and find the word trees, go ahead. So I'm going to copy trees. Let's spell it together. T-R-E-E-S. What word? Yes, trees. Now I'm going to write it. I'll start with a capital since it's the first letter in my sentence. T-R-E-E-S. What's that spell? Yes, trees. Great. Now I'm going to write the word have. Now I recognize this word from Reading Mastery. Have. Here it is. Okay, let's spell have together. H-A-V-E. What word? Yes, have. Okay, let's write it together. H-A-V-E. What word? Yes, have. Great, let's read what we have so far. Trees have little. The next word I want to write is little. Oh my goodness, I know that I've seen that word in my lessons with Miss Benjamin, so I don't actually need to sound it out like a turtle if I already know the sounds that are in little. Here it is. Let's write the sounds that we hear, not the letters, the sounds. Little. Great, now let's spell it. L-I-T-T-L-E. What word? Yes, little. Great job. Now, trees have little red leaves. Wow, I definitely already know the word red. I've seen it a lot around my classroom, and I've heard it a lot in the books that I've read. Red. I might also see it on the crayons that I'm using to write. Red. Let's spell it together. R-E-D. Great, now you spell it while Miss Richlick writes the letters. Get ready. What word? Yes, red. Awesome job. Now let's read what we have so far. Trees have little red. Now I need to write the word leaves. I don't remember doing that word in Reading Mastery, and I don't remember seeing it in a book. If I don't just know how to spell the word, what strategy could I use, kindergarten? Yes, I can talk like a turtle. So let's talk like a turtle to sound out leaves. Say it. Yes, leaves. Say it slowly. Yes, leaves. Great. Now, let's write the sounds we hear. What's the first sound you hear in leaves? Yes, oh. What's the next sound you hear in leaves? Yes, E. What's the next sound you hear in leaves? Yes, I hear a V sound. And what's the last sound you hear in leaves? Yes, I hear a S sound. Great. Let's put a period to show our sentence is over. And let's check that we wrote leaves. Leaves. What word? Yes, leaves. Great. Let's go back one more time and make sure our sentence makes sense. Trees have little red leaves. Awesome job, kindergarten. Wow. Now, Miss Richlick would take her time to draw a nice picture, but since I want you to be able to get to your writing, I'm just going to draw some little, let's see if this is working. There we go. Some little red leaves. Now I'm going to guess that these leaves have fallen off the tree because I remember in our story the leaves turn red and fall off when the tree goes to sleep for the winter. Okay, kindergarten, great job. Now today when you're writing about Are Trees Alive, you can use your sight words that you know from Reading Mastery, that you just know, or that you saw in the text. So today's question that you'll be writing about is, are trees alive? How do you know? I want you to prove it. So get your paper, get your pencil, get your crayons, and write at least one sentence that tells Miss Richlick, are trees alive? And prove how you know with something from the text. All right, great job, kindergarten. I'm so excited to see your writing. Make sure you text a picture to your teacher and have an awesome weekend.